cave, all right. And marked with an Indian hex sign, like the canoe we saw in the museum. Wonder what that... Let's row inside. It won't hurt to explore a little. Gee, it's pitch black in here.
See? I told you to be prepared. I'm lighting the lantern.
Good boy, Jojo. But I don't think we're going to need it for long. I see daylight around the bend.
Sure enough. I guess this brings you out to the other side of the lake.
At twilight, we camped on the riverbank, and I read my friends what I had written in the diary about our day's adventures.
There's something moving on the other side of the river, boys. Something big.
It's the Stegosaurus.
Golly, I wish we could see it better.
Yeah, it's hard to make out.
Look, there's something else heading straight towards you.
A Ceratosaurus. Look at the Stegosaurus. He's getting ready to meet an attack. See how he goes for the Stegosaurus neck? There's no armor there. Next morning, we set out to inspect the battlefield. The slow-moving Stegosaurus, driving home his spiked tail, had severely wounded his enemy. But few animals, no matter how large or how well armored, could withstand an attack by a dreaded Ceratosaurus. The Stegosaur did not live to enjoy his victory.
Maybe he's only asleep.
Oh, no. He's dead, all right. Come on, fellas. Let's examine him.
I'm sure glad he's dead.
I wouldn't want to be here if he weren't.
What a brute. You have to see him close up to know how big he really is.
He looks just like a big tank to me.
Nice, baby.
I could have tamed him. He sure would be nice to take home if he was still alive.
Poor little Joe. Our poor Jojo. He so wanted to take home a souvenir. It was pointless to ask him what he would do with a live Stegosaurus.
Why, if I brought a Stegosaurus home, Dad and I could go for long walks after supper with it.
Sure, Jojo. You could put a leash around his neck and amaze your friends. Seriously, fellas, what do you say we get right to work on him, huh? We can start out by measuring him. And maybe get some facts that will surprise the museum. Learn firsthand about prehistoric life. What it was really like. Now let's make the most of this and get to work. I'll begin the inspection.
And I'll photograph him. Let's go. I'll get him from every angle.
All right, we'll start with his head. Get a little farther over, can you? There, that's the right position. Meanwhile, I'll begin taking measurements. Oh, golly, I left the diary in the boat. Jojo, go get it, please.
Why do I always have to go?
I'll go on. Then we can take down all the measurements.
Very well, I'll get it. But I'm doing it for science only.
Boy. Now, Tony, take a picture of this portion only. Just a headshot, okay?
Doc, I have a notebook here, if it'll help you any.
Thanks. This'll be fine. All right, give us a hand, will you, Ben? Let's start from the head.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 paces right to here.
9 paces, that's about 20 feet.
Have you written it down?
Yep. Now let's measure the plates.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 feet high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 3 feet wide at the base, too. Got it?
3 feet.
Hey, fellas!
What's that?
Dad!
This Jojo. How did it happen?
He trampled right over it. A giant, judging by the traces he left. Must have been a monster, a brute. Did you see him?
Look at it. It was this way when I got here. All smashed to pieces.
We're finished. It's a complete wreck.
At least the food's still here. Hey, Doc, look at this. It's the diary and it's all right.
Thank goodness it's all right.
What good would that do us?
Don't worry, Jojo. We can build ourselves a raft.
That's a great idea. There are a lot of trees around and we have an axe.
You'll see. Don't worry. Hey, Jojo, come here. Don't be sore. Look, we're all sleeping in great style tonight. We've made a fine bed for you.
Ah, he's a sorehead.
What in the world are you looking for, Doc?
The diary. I can't find it. It must be in here someplace. I packed it myself.
You put it in your knapsack. I saw you. Take another look.
It isn't here.
You must have lost it on the way then, Doc. Maybe when you were climbing over all those trees.
What'll I do now?
If we went back, we'd never find it. Not in these swamps.
We don't even know which way we came.
The diary. Anything but the diary. All my notes. Directions. Everything gone. Jojo, the diary! Where'd you find it?
If you can't act grown up, we'll put you on a leash. Us dogs can find anything.
You're the greatest bloodhound in the world.
Sit down and tell us all about that lizard.
And I'll write it all down.
We'll dedicate it to you, Jojo.
Doc, put in how he found it.
Listen, don't make fun of him. That's the first scientific discovery he's ever made. Before long, we passed into the next era, the Precambrian age, the age before life, 500 million years ago. Nothing was seen to crawl or to fly. No blade of grass grew from the earth, for the earth was barren and void. Directions meant little to us now. We were far from the river that led to home. All we knew was that we had to push on. We had to see what lay ahead. Then, there on the horizon before us, stretched the greatest spectacle of all. Jojo guessed it. We were witnessing the beginning. We had arrived at the sea in which life began. This, we knew, was the end of our journey. We could go no farther. We could only pause and stare with awe at the great drama. Across the sea, a sea already teeming with millions of microscopic but living organisms, the fiery young earth steamed and cracked beyond, with the upheaval of 1,000 volcanoes gushing red from the furnace of creation. Beyond creation lay the beginning of time. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth." And it was so. The last thing I remember seeing was the inscrutable face of the Indian medicine man, staring hypnotically, still seated at his place in the Haida war canoe. How long we had been sitting in that corridor of the museum, I couldn't say. Had we dreamed our journey to the beginning? It seemed so real. I reached for the new diary I had prepared especially for this trip. It felt strange. Then I knew. This is how it looked when Jojo recovered it in that Paleozoic swamp. Can man transcend the barrier of time, project himself into the past or into the future? I wish I knew.